we'll see Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Brady going to throw. That's caught by Howard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down catch there by O.J. Howard. Well done, and he's got to be excited because he missed a lot of the fun last year after suffering a torn Achilles back in Week 4. But his head coach, Bruce Arians, says the sky's the limit for him in 2021 after rehabbing in the offseason.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 6 yards left on second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Well, it's a question that's been asked over and over and over, but, CD, I'll pose it to you anyway. What do you have to do defensively to stop Tom Brady?
It's one of the great questions in the NFL, and there are a ton of defensive coaches who are retired at this point because they tried to stop Tom Brady and couldn't get it done. You've got to have excellent defenders, guys who can stick to their men like glue, because he's so good at finding those open receivers and then putting the ball into tight windows and completing passes downfield.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. To throw is Brady. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Brady going to try and throw on third down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Throwing on first down is Brady. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And there's a familiar sight. Rob Gronkowski making a catch for a first down. And remember, Gronk said he was done in 2019, was out of football after retiring from the Patriots. But Brady asked if he'd run it back with him in Tampa, and he answered the call. Gronk earned his 4th ring with the win in Super Bowl 55, a game in which he scored 2 touchdowns.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Second and 1 from the 2. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they get in for the opening drive score, and they go for 2. They kept the kicker lonesome over there. They said, we don't need you this time.
Kickers for PATs.
Nice now.
We want them for field goals,
go.
not for PATs. They went for 2 and got it. It's a new tone setter for this team.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Thomas. Well, now how about this return? The 49er offense coming out here for the first time, led by their quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo. Garoppolo, 5th season with the 49ers, 8th overall in the National Football League.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback, prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Oh, right away. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. It's Ross Cockrell that time that made the tackle. Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people?
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Ndamukong Suh showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He's got it at the 15. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A full 40 yards that time on 3rd down as the chains move with a lot of room to spare. Going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give them maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Caught on a slant. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Back to throw. Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. And the interception, that means defeat.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. To throw is Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Now he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Brady going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Howard. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.